Hello, today we're going to be doing lesson 6 from the College of Piping's Green Book for Beginners. And as there's quite a lot of content in here, I'll probably split it into two sections. So in the first video, we'll do the half double on the F, the strike on the D, and then we'll look at the tune Amazing Grace. And then in the second video, we'll look at the first part of Brown-Haired Maiden. So when you have mastered Scots Wi Hae, it's now time to prepare for the next tune. Before we start it, however, we must learn some new finger movements. The first is called the half double F. In tunes, this occurs usually after a high A, so we'll practice it always with A in front. Place your fingers in position for a note high A. Then change to F, then make a G grace note while still on the F. Try this first without blowing so that you understand what you have to do. So, play high A, change to F, make a G grace note on the F. You can imagine that this movement should be written like this. But the first F is so short that it really becomes a grace note itself, and when the two grace notes are tied together for convenience, high A followed by a double F looks like this here. Practice this slowly many times. Be sure to make clean grace note, G grace note after the short F. Next, we have to learn the strike on D. The strike on D, or sometimes called a slur, is another of the simple movements in piping. It's performed as follows. Make a G grace note on D, strike the chanter holes quickly with the three raised fingers, that is the B, C and D fingers, so the little low G is heard between the D. This movement shows the necessity of keeping all raised fingers close to and the same distance from the chanter at all times. While playing the strike to low G, you must be sure to hit the chanter at the same time with all three fingers, otherwise little extra notes will be heard. The strike on D might be written as follows. The little tail on the first D, indicating that it is shorter note. As a matter of fact, however, the first D becomes very short after you have practiced the movement often and eventually becomes a grace note. The three grace notes are then tied together and the strike on D is written as follows. Again, practice this slowly many times. Remember that you must hear a distinct, though short D before the three fingers touch the chanter together to make the low G grace note. A lighter D strike movement can also be played by simply striking the D finger on the C. When you are sure of half double F and the strike on D, you might like to learn the next tune, a very popular one, Amazing Grace. The following piece of music is called Amazing Grace, and as you'll see from the time signature, it's a 3/4. This means that there are 3 beats to each measure, each bar. So it's very important that the beats fall where I have scored the music in pink. So you can see the 3 distinct beats.